I've got all this mint here and I'm going to be cutting it all down. Today's video is going to be specifically 6 ways to preserve your mint. I can tell it's getting ready to flower. The very top starts to look a little different as the buds are going to start to form up there. Right before it flowers, it will have the most intense mint flavor, but you can pick it anytime. This might look brutal, but I'm just cutting them all at the base. So that was just one little area. It looks like I just totally massacred it and it's gone. But the roots go down and all over the place and it'll grow back. Okay, here's one of the 2 piles that I cut. We preserve most of our mint by drying it. A paper bag is a fantastic place to dry your mint. It keeps them out of the light and the bag helps keep the dust off of it. So super easy, super effective. Just put them in a paper bag. You can bundle them and tie them off, or you can just put them in the bag. Then fold it closed to keep the dust out. I just put a little clip on it to keep it together. And then mine is going in my closet. I'll check in a week. It's perfectly fine to just hang it in the open as well. We have a food dehydrator, which is another way to dry food. It has racks and a fan that blows warm air through it, and the food is dried in a more controlled environment. Now, mint does have a few pests that you need to watch out for. I don't generally wash it when I'm getting ready to hang it to dry, but for any other sort of preserving it, I do wash it first. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but when I move this pile of leaves, there's little tiny bugs moving around everywhere. There's little tiny creepy crawlies that were in the mint. It's important to wash it. So just put it in a bowl of water. A lot of herbs are pretty delicate, so this seems to be a pretty easy way to do it. I just kind of swish it around in the bowl of water, hoping that most of the little creatures get stuck in the water and can't get out. It's going to be cleaner than anything you get in the store, right? A little bit of bugs. See, look. I don't know what this is, but it's not mint. And then I just let it sit and dry and drain it out. This is just a small example to show you. I will pile this. And then a salad spinner works really well to get the water out. If you don't have a salad spinner, use a towel. I load the trays up pretty full. Okay, it's time to start it. We're gonna put it on the lowest setting and I'll check it in the morning. Mint can be frozen. I like to freeze it in ice cubes and add it to drinks. It's so refreshing in the summertime. You can also freeze individual leaves and then bag them all together. It will keep that way for a few months. Making mint extract is a great way to save that intense mint flavor. It's made the same exact way you would make vanilla extract. I have a video how to do that, so I will link it down in the description box if you want to see the entire process. But you simply cover the leaves with alcohol and then strain it off in a few weeks. If you have a freeze dryer, it freeze dries beautifully. 5th way, make some mint jelly. It's delicious. I'll leave a link to a video on how to make it down in the description box. Finally, the 6th way is to make some mint infused oil by simply covering the mint with the oil of your choice and then letting it set for a couple of weeks before straining it off to use it. The oil can be used in recipes or salad dressings. It also can be used in salves and other body products. Here's a quick tip to make the process go faster. The fastest way to get all those leaves off of the stems is to clip the tip off and then take your hand and run it backwards down the stem. The leaves just come right off. Tip number 2, save all the trimmings and the stems for pest control. Rats don't like it, so all of this will be going under my chicken coop to deter them from heading in there to grab some free meals. And if you don't grow mint, I highly recommend growing it. It's one of the easiest things to grow. And it has multiple uses.